can be a part of the action. To bid or buy, you must be registered at signedbysuperstars.com. Your order, invoice, and tracking information will be stored within your account. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to auction!
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. We are live with Hall of Famer Brutus the Barber Beefcake. We just got done getting a haircut. Well, I did. Well, Joe, I don't know if you did. Anyway, what's going on everybody? We have a great show planned for you guys today with Brutus the Barber Beefcake. If you want to order an 8x10, go to our website that you're on right now. We have 8x10s. There you go. There's your photo choices. We've got a bunch of 13 different 8x10s for you guys to choose from. We also have an 11x14, 11x17. I believe there's going to be figures on the website as well. We're adding a couple books that Brutus brought down. We're going to have some books up on there. We got clippers that we're going to auction off. We got a turnbuckle pad that we're going to auction off. And we're going to auction off some other really cool items as well. Yep.
Man, this is going to be fun.
It's going to be a great show. So, all right, well, let's get started. We have our very first customer, Matt Sheaf, would like you to sign this on the plastic, not on the plastic, on the card in white paint pen. Just your name. Thank you, Matt. And if you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat, and we will ask the barber. Any questions at all? Hey, what's up, Mary? What's up, Rich? What's up, DJ? What's up, Kent? Actually, Nancy Trexler, I got your figure right here, Nancy. You can just pass that right to him.
All right.
All right. Nancy Trexler. Let's see what Nancy wanted. Just, I guess you're going to sign it as a Zodiac.
Yep. White's good?
Yeah, white's good.
That's my preference.
Yep.
For him.
For that one, yeah, definitely white. Goes with the face paint. Any Disciple 8x10s, Joe? Somebody asked. I don't think so, Matt.
Shit, I had tons of them at home.
Really?
Tons. Good ones, too.
All right. Next up is going to be for Alan Hollowell, 3-pack. First choice, signed in a pink paint pen. So we have pink right here for you. I'm just going to sign your name, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
I should do like Jimmy does.
Oh, yeah, he signs over the other guys.
Start over here.
He always does that.
He's terrible.
That goes with that one. Sorry, Mike. Mike is here to help us out. Somebody asked if you were in a boating accident with Hulk Hogan. Yep, that was years ago, Gerald.
But Hulk Hogan was nowhere in the...
He wasn't even around.
No.
All right. Alan and Nancy's good.
And that's not looking for Hall of Fame or nothing on that?
Nope. Just that, your name. All right, up next, Kevin Cave. We got a 3-pack. He wants it signed in red. So we'll do red on this one. Thank you, Kevin. If you guys have any questions, just drop them in the chat. Somebody would like to know, what was the original idea for Brutus the Barber Beefcake character, and why was he billed as being from parts unknown?
Well, it wasn't Brutus the Barber. It was Brutus Beefcake.
Right, in the beginning.
And that's because this thing came so far out of the dark, they didn't even know what to do with it.
Right.
Well, there's no forethought in this. This wasn't like, hey, Brutus, here's a storyboard. Here's what we're thinking. There's like costume ideas. You know, what do you think? It's like, we got this name Beefcake, and we're not sure. And then
Just go out there and get yourself
and
over.
Hogan says, well, what about Brutus, like Popeye and Brutus? And then Vince said, yeah, sure, yeah, okay. And I was standing going, this is my big break in New York, and they're going to call me Brutus Beefcake. I said, I can't even say it without laughing.
Right.
So I'm going to be the laughing stock of the world on my debut. And then I began to realize that it wasn't a curse, is that it was a blessing, because there's There's 50 guys running around, and people see them all the time, and they don't know who they are and don't care.
Right.
But when you hear the name Brutus Beefcake once, you remember it.
It sticks.
And that was the blessing.
Oh,
That
100%.
was the deal.
All right, Kevin Cave, that's for you. Thank you. We also have your DVD, Kev. All right. Kevin wants this signed in pink. We'll sign this in pink. There you go, Kevin. That's for you.
Just anywhere in the front, I guess.
Yeah. One of my buddies wants to know, who was a better partner? Hogan or Kimberly?
Or what?
Kimberly Page. Who was
She
a better...
wasn't a partner. But
Right.
yeah. I didn't say Hogan.
All right, DJ Marcotti, we actually got your figure coming up next. All right, so in yellow, we're going to write on here Brutus the Barber Beefcake in yellow, and then in red, we'll do Mega Powers.
Mega Maniacs.
Yep, you got it. What's up, Tammy? What's up, Amber Hernandez? Stephen Camp, I'll ask your question next. Stephen would like to know, was there ever talk about putting the strap on you, whether it be the World Championship title or the IC title?
Well, was he living in a cave? I was supposed to take it in SummerSlam 88, but Warrior stepped in, changed the whole thing around, beat Honky Tonk Man in 8 seconds. Honky was so pissed. He was like, he wouldn't even wrestle a match. So he dropped the belt in 8 seconds because he and I had worked the program for 8 months, selling out all over the country for this show. And now Warrior took it away from him. No, you took that away from him. He took it away from me. We both had 6 months of top matches after this program to go afterwards. So it was a ton of money. It was our money.
Wow.
So we worked our asses off for our money. He stole it all out from underneath us. And it just, I'm sorry about that.
Right.
And I was supposed to get it again from Kurt Hennig. And I had an accident in 1990 and I was in the hospital.
So I think we're going to do the red now. We'll do it in red. And we'll do Mega Maniacs.
It was a little out of my control at that point.
Right. That's crazy.
I'm just glad to be alive.
You're lucky. Yep, definitely. All right, let's grab this one. All right, this is for Charles Poxtaller. We're going to do it in red paint pen. And we're going to write on here, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Hall of Fame 2019. He actually has it right up there for you. Thank you, Charles. Somebody said, Brutus, any truth when you and Hogan first broke in, was there really a naked lady walking in a snowstorm? I don't know that story, so... Have you ever heard this?
Naked lady walking in a snowstorm.
Joe, I don't even understand. Like, where'd you get that from?
No, there might have been a naked lady thrown out of a hotel room. But,
yeah, maybe.
but yeah, I don't seem to recall the other one.
That's a good question, Chris. We'll ask that in a couple seconds. See, okay, DJ, I got you. All right, this one we're just going to sign your name in pink, right in the corner. You're up there.
I know.
I'm sure you've seen that album plenty of times. Who came up with the thought of the Barbershop? What are your thoughts on today's talk shows? Are you into them? Do you even watch the product anymore, or not really? Or I'm sure you don't. You've got better things. You've been in the business long enough.
Yeah, I'm a little slack on watching. The Barbershop thing, I'm not exactly sure whose idea it was.
Right.
I was in between. I hadn't really started back full time into the ring. They want to put me to work and use some skills, which I had.
Oh, 100%.
And, you know, besides Piper's Pit, it's the best thing.
Yeah.
It's the best one ever. So it's not a exactly
Right.
bad thing to happen to you, you know.
We're going to sign right across your chest.
Bet.
Rich, this is for you. Richard Eldridge. Thank you, Rich. I'm going to give you this one, Mike. There you go. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's grab this out. This is for, who's got this? The Honky Tonk Man. Jonathan Miller. Please sign as Brutus the Barber Beefcake in pink Sharpie.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this.
We were just talking about Honky Tonk.
Yeah. Give up, Beefcake. What did you say, sign in?
So we're going to do it pink. Yep, and then we're just going to write Brutus Beefcake the Barber.
Okay, where at?
I would do it right here on your chest. Yep, awesome. My friend Tim would like to ask you if you're available for conventions and how does he book you? I think he wants to bring you to a convention. Tim, you can hook up with me. I'll give you his contact info. All right. We got another one.
Hook him up with the boss.
Yes, I'll hook him up with the boss lady. Yep.
Yes. Missy.
Jonathan Miller, this is for you as well. Black Sharpie for this one. We have a black one. This one, he wants you to rent Brutus Beefcake the Barber as well on that poster. Yep, he's got a big pair of shares, Steven. We're going to auction them off. I believe we got your order, Tammy. You're all set. Thank you. There are personalizations, Matthew Thorpe. They should be on the website. I know earlier the website was acting a little weird, but keep on hitting refresh and it should work. All right, Jonathan Miller, you got a card. We're going to do this in pink. I'm just going to sign it right across your chest, just your name. From Jonathan Miller. Let me write this down here. J. Miller. Guys, if you go to our main website right now, we just added a ton of new items that Brutus actually brought down with him. There's books, there's figures, lots of other really cool things as well. We're going to do black. We're just going to sign your name on that one. This is all for the same dude. Thank you, Jonathan Miller. Ooh, good question, Ben. My friend Ben would like to know if you have any David Sammartino stories from WrestleMania 1.
You know, I don't like speak ill about anybody.
Right.
David was not, his heart wasn't in being a wrestler. Big pressure from his dad, Bruno, just the super legend, living legend. And
right.
And, yeah, so it's the only good thing about that match is there was nothing bad about it.
Right.
It was notable. So, nothing bad came out of it. It was just a little match. It was nothing. I was just happy to make it through.
Right. It was smooth sailing.
And live to fight another day. And I have nothing against the kid. He was, just,
right.
He wasn't ready for that kind of primetime stuff. It wasn't his fault.
I got you. That's for Jonathan Miller's holder. That was for Jonathan stuff. Yeah, it was the two cards and the two posters all went in that. All right, this will just sign Brutus the Barber Beefcake with Hall of Fame 2019.
Pink.
Yep.
Oh Jesus! Popped up right when I'm going to touch it.
Right. Somebody would like to know, how hard was it to cut the Lanny Poffo's hair at WrestleMania 6 because he was running?
Well, I dragged him back to the ring.
Right.
Yeah, and he was struggling. Yeah, they unfortunately, Pat Patterson didn't tell him.
Oh, wow. So it was like a rib on him.
Yeah, on me too, though.
Right.
On me too. And, Randy's there too. So Randy, after that, this is WrestleMania. Somebody's getting their hair cut. And I was told it was Lanny. And he ran away.
Wow.
I ran away and got him.
Yeah.
And drug him back physically, and he didn't want to go. But just the only way to do that, to go about that, it's either do it or don't do it.
Right.
I was going to do it, and then because it was my right, and that's what's supposed to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Right. You had to get yourself.
Randy got real mad. He met me in the hallway, all bowed up like he's going to fight. I said, "Jump. You feel froggy, Randy, but you should go see Pat Patterson. He's the one screwing with your brother, and me, and you.
Right.
So you want to do something? Go see Pat Patterson. You want to yell at somebody? Go see him. If you want to jump on me, I'm right here, brother.
Right. You weren't running.
Go for it."
Yeah.
He turned around and hauled ass.
Right.
And went looking for Pat Patterson.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of ribs back in the day, especially with Kurt Hennig, and Mr. Fuji being one of the all-time ribbers.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, that looks great. Perfect. All right, this one we're just going to sign your name. You can do it in pink right by your head over there. Awesome. Good times, right? Do you remember making this album?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
A lot of fun.
Long day.
Long day.
Yeah. Fun, but
We'll just sign this. This is WrestleMania 3 chair. We'll just sign it in pink. Somebody would like to know, if you were to put on paper your greatest achievement, what would that be in the business? Something that you're really proud of looking back at.
greatest achievement in the business. If it was my greatest achievement, I'd say it'd be my daughter.
Right.
In the business. That's a tough one. The match with Perfect was a great match. The SummerSlam with Zeus.
Yes, that was a big. Yep.
That was
89, I think it was.
A big. People have no idea how hard that was. What a big deal that was.
Right.
What we
We
accomplished.
can do Hall of Fame on that too.
What we accomplished with that by doing that, and God rest his soul. Tiny was a great guy, and we miss him a lot, man.
That was good.
Great
That came out
actor
great.
too, man. That's,
Oh yeah, I love his movies. Friday. We're gonna
I love the Fifth Element.
Yep, he was good in that too. This is for Charles Poxtaller. We're just gonna write Brutus the Barber Beefcake on that one.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. All right, we can cap that. We're going to use the white paint pen on this one, which I believe is this. On this one, we're going to write to Philip. Yes, ... question, no ... question, the Zodiac. And then Philip is Philip. Philip, thank you for your order.
PHIL.
IP. Yep, PHILIP. Yes, ... question mark, no ... question mark, the Zodiac. Good question, Brian. Brian would like to know what it was like working with Greg the Hammer Valentine under the tutelage of Johnny Valiant.
Well, if you think for a minute that Johnny Valiant had anything to do with what we were doing, you're dead wrong.
Right.
You know, I've been in the business. I was in the business 41 years. Greg had 9 more years on me, basically.
Oh, wow.
So,
That goes for
and
that one.
you know, Johnny Valiant never exactly had too many WrestleManias under his belt or belts or anything on it.
We're going to do the same exact thing that you just did. The yes ... question mark, no ... question mark, Zodiac.
But not to Philip?
No, this is a different gentleman. This is we're just gonna sign it. Just your name, or actually just yes question mark no question mark Zodiac. It's not personalized.
Okay.
White paint pen Zodiac yes no yes no. So I think he wants Zodiac on top. We could still do that probably, or you can put it underneath. It will be fine.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Got a poster coming up. The poster is for Skylar Pierce. It's a shame what happened to Johnny. That's a horrible, horrible tragedy.
Yeah, I don't know. It smells a little funky to me.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, Joe, we could write this off. Joe, can we erase ink?
You got all we need is fingernail polish.
We'll come back to this one.
I'm sorry
it's
about
okay.
that. We're talking about beef.
We have a
beefcake.
chemical here.
Yeah.
All right, we got a poster for you.
Shit.
Hold this open. This is already signed, though. Oh, that's
That's on the print.
Oh, okay, that's a facsimile. All right. I don't know what color you want to use. What do you think would look good on this? I'm gonna do pink. Yeah, I think pink would look cool.
So you just want to do it?
Yeah, we'll just throw it right across.
Pink ain't really going to show up real well.
You want to do red or you want to do blue?
Blue.
Blue?
Maybe
All right, we'll do blue.
Blue. Got blue.
Yep.
Blue will pop on this.
There you go. And then Joe, with this poster, how do you want to? You have a thing we could just go ahead and spread this out so it doesn't fold back up. Those gimmicks.
Yeah, Mike can bring it over on this table back here.
Okay, I won't let it fold on you, Mike. You good, Mike? Yep. All right, awesome. All right, we got another poster for Ismail Ortiz. This one we're going to sign in black magic marker around the weight trim. We'll just sign it right on the trim. You could do a black magic marker. My friend Jonathan Miller said, thank you for signing his stuff. He met you in Winchester, Virginia a few weeks back.
Oh, well, yeah.
All right. Somebody said, what was up with the scrapped Mariner gimmick? I don't even know what that is. Mariner gimmick?
Mariner?
Oh, yeah, Mariner gimmick.
No, there was no scrap gimmick. So
Yeah.
there was a couple of costumes that we invented so I could get some a little bit of ring time without everybody knowing really who it was.
Right.
I mean, it created a lot of controversy. But I was trying to get a feel. They told me never to wrestle again. And if I wanted to live, don't wrestle. So it was a pretty big decision there.
Right.
And I had a couple times, in the ring to say, well, maybe I think to be on the safe side, I want to have a little more time to heal. And then I did my thing, and then it all worked out great.
Yeah, you got luck. Yeah.
It's hard to second guess, success.
Right.
Sometimes you just you go with what your gut tells you to do, and that's what you got to do. Blue.
Yep, we'll do blue on this one. This is for you, Stacy. Joe, somebody asked if all the books are sold out.
No, there should be 2 more left.
There's 2 more books left. Matt Thorpe. We sold all of them, I think. 2 left.
Already?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. We don't mess around here.
Wow.
Did you prefer being a babyface or heel?
Well, babyface, but at the end of the day, I loved being a heel. It was the most fun I ever had in my life.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Greg Valentine and I, we raised hell. We went ever, and the people freaking loved us. The crazier we got, the more we beat up people, the more they liked us.
Right.
And then they booed the baby faces out of the freaking stands after time. Go figure. The business was starting to change, though. It was kind of cool to like the bad guys.
100% in the 80s, yeah.
And when you got 2 bad guys that look like that.
Oh, my God.
How do you hate those 2 bad guys?
Right.
Then they look better than anything that the good guys got. Oh.
So here we go. We're gonna do this again for Skylar. We're gonna do a
okay.
Zodiac up top.
All right, Zodiac.
Yep. And then we'll write yes, question mark, no.
Okay.
So he wants yes, no, and yes, no. All right. Second time is a charm. Somebody, that's a good question. With all the outfits you wore to the ring, did you get to keep them at any time, or did you give them back, or did you sell them? All your ring gear.
I paid for all of it, bro.
Right.
And it was not cheap. It was super expensive. And most of it didn't get sold because most of it got destroyed in a hurricane.
Oh wow, that's down in Florida, or
Yeah, I lost $70,000 worth of clothes in a hurricane.
Jesus.
And insurance company, who you think like that's why you pay them for insurance, and
Right.
your house and shit. Said, we're sorry, Mr. Beefcake, we don't cover your garage. It's not part of your house.
Wow, that's a shame. That's horrible.
And $40,000 worth of snakeskin boots and buckles. And
That's insane. This one, we're just going to sign your name. It's for Jerry Sabir. Thank you, Jerry. Yep, Brad, we're going to ship the photo and the book together, 100%. We didn't bring any shirts. I don't think you didn't bring any shirts, right? Unless you guys want to buy the shirt off his back.
oh, this one I'll sell it, but it'll cost you. This is a badass.
You got that
shirt.
from Hogan, right?
This is a one-of-a-kind shirt. There isn't another
This goes
one.
with the last one.
There
we
isn't
did.
another shirt like this on the planet.
Right, and you said you got it from Hogan, I think?
Yeah.
Yep.
He gave me a whole bunch of stuff that came from this company called Silver Dagger,
Right.
and I had all kind of stuff, and I still got it. And shit's, I've never seen anything like it.
Joe, what color do you think we should
Before
do on this 8x10?
percent.
What do you think would pop?
Yellow?
Yellow? Oh yeah, yellow would.
Yeah.
Blue or yellow?
Blue's fine, yeah.
All right, we'll do blue. All right. My buddy would like to know, what are your thoughts on the late great Kerry Von Erich?
All the Von Erichs is just huge tragedy. It's a horror story.
It is.
And it's something so great. A family, wrestling, and the business and everything could go so horrible, and all the boys, save one,
Right.
you know,
What color?
dying.
Do it down here. I don't want to do it on here. I think this is. I don't like. I don't.
I like the guy. I mean, I never had a problem with
Right,
him
white?
At all. He was
No,
What color? I mean.
black,
Black Sharpie.
black.
black or a blue.
Yeah, we'll do
paint.
black. You paint? We'll do blue.
The blue paint.
Okay.
Big as possible or what?
Yeah. That way it comes out really nice for the guy. Yep. Now, before WWE, you were down in what territory? You came from, was it Memphis? Or Florida, Pensacola for Fuller? Or?
All the above, brother. You missed out on Louisiana.
Yeah,
you
that's
missed out
right.
on Oregon. You missed out on Charlotte. You missed out on Minneapolis.
You worked for Don Owens a little bit?
A year.
A year? What year was that? 82 maybe?
89, actually.
89?
Yep.
Okay, so you went when he relaunched the company, pretty much. And Billy Jack was probably there at the time.
Billy Jack was discovered by me in a gym.
You can push them down.
David Schultz was there. Stan, the man, Stasiak was there. Buddy Rose, Matt Bourne.
That came out great for Jesus.
Kurt Hennig had his first match there.
With Rip Oliver, right?
And him and Larry came in. No, actually, the first match was with me
Wow.
in a small town in Eugene, Oregon.
Right?
Yeah, then I started in Japan in 1980. I started
We're
going
going to do white
Japan.
for that one. You went to Japan?
Yeah.
Inoki or Baba?
Inoki.
Inoki for New Japan?
Yeah, never anybody else.
All right, Ian Schultz, these are for you. These are your figures, Ian. Thank you. Yep. We're doing the same thing on this one. Oh, you know Ian? Somebody would like to know, my friend Mary, who was the most difficult person to work with in the ring, and who was the hardest person, or the easiest?
Difficult.
Did you get along with Andre?
Very well.
I heard Andre either liked you or didn't like you.
That's exactly right.
These are all Ian's.
Yeah, I was around them for a long time. And
I'm sure you heard the elevator story in Japan with Andre when he farted.
yeah, I've been on a few plane trips with him that were legendary.
You know, I'm shocked that they don't have a Funko pop out. You know, you would think they'd have one of those Funkos. You know what a pop is, right?
The pop, yeah.
Yeah, they should have one with the shears.
I'm
And
trying to work with the guys.
it'd be great. Same thing on that one and this one. Same thing. Thank you, Ian. My friend Gerald said, I was at your match with you and Greg Valentine when you won the tag team titles in Philadelphia at the Spectrum. I was there as well. Was that Barry and Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they Barry screwed us all so bad, and even his own partner.
Right.
You know, we put a lot of time in working with those guys, and then they give us the belts, and then they chase us for 6 months, and then he left.
Yeah, he got burned out on the
So
road,
we
he
had
said. Yeah.
full of shit. Bullshit. Biggest bullshit I ever heard. Who wasn't burnt out on the road? We were all burnt out on the road. We'd already spent like 3 years all
Oh, I know.
balls out, 360 days a year.
Twice on
almost.
Sundays, too, right? Working the A and B towns.
Yeah, we had to try to make we worked with the Rockers, and then we finally got the Bulldogs,
Right.
and we were able to mold the Bulldogs into something, and then for WrestleMania 2.
Now, Dynamite Kid, how was he to work with? You know, you hear different stories about Dynamite being difficult, and he's a massive ribber, but kind of vicious with his ribs. Did you experience any of that, or was he cool with you guys? He had to respect you guys because, especially Greg, he's been around the business for forever.
Well, see, I knew him from Japan,
Right.
so we had a different kind of relationship, and and Greg was a veteran. He commanded respect and was just a tough son of a bitch, and that's the way he worked. And Dynamite respected that.
Right.
He worked too, snug. Everything was.
Yeah.
There was none of this missing by fucking 6 inches with a kick,
Yeah.
with a kick and punches going,
You guys were
way
laying in
and
there,
by
100%.
shit. No.
Yeah.
Dynamite Kid knocked that shit out of you.
Did you ever work with Steve Pardee in Pacific Northwest? I think his name was Pardee, I think. I don't know. Somebody just asked it. Robert Love asked. Steve Pardee in Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, I don't know. Brother, can we take a 2-second break?
Yeah,
Pause
yeah.
for the pause.
Yeah. We'll take a break, guys. You gotta go upstairs, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna go to the bathroom. You just want to clip your microphone?
Yep.
Guys, he's gonna run to the bathroom. We're gonna take a 2-minute break. I'll still be here. If you want to check out the main page of the website, we got plenty of merchandise for you guys to order. We've got 8x10s. We have an 11x14. We got 11x17. We also got, I don't know if we have any books left, Joe. We're sold out of books, guys. All the books are sold out. Later on today, we're going to auction this off. We also have a turnbuckle pad. I guess I could show that. We're going to auction this one off as well. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, we got a buddy as well. We're going to auction this off. And I actually think that he would auction off his shirt off his back if you guys were really interested in that. So all of this stuff will be auctioned off in a little bit. Let me just scroll down here. Joe Nicholas Ladar said he wants one of the magazines, but can you do the Hall of Fame inscription? Is the inscription button not working?
It is and it isn't. It's off and on. You just put it in the notes.
Put it in the notes, guys, if you want an inscription, and we'll invoice you. We're having a little bit of issues with our inscription tonight on the website. We don't know what it is. Yep, Blaine, I just showed what we're going to be doing. Thank you, Anthony. And I'll ask about Rickaroo. Great question. What's up, Joe? What's up to everybody that I didn't get to say hello to? And again, we're going to be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. For those of you who don't know about our show, we're on 5 days a week, guys. Usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, we're on from 7 to 10. And Saturday and Sunday, we're on from 2 to 5, sometimes 2 to 6. It fluctuates. But we have wrestling merchandise from around the world every major wrestling company from the 70s up until now. You name it, we got autographs galore. So definitely want to check out tomorrow's show. We got some great stuff coming in for the weekend. Lots of new merchandise. And, Steve Perdue was Piper's best man at his wedding. I got to ask him about Piper. Remind me to ask him about Roddy Piper. And Rick Rude. Piper and Rick Rude. I'm just scrolling down here. Joe, Robert Stone also wants an inscription on his magazine. He wrote it in the chat. Yep.
Put an elevator in for old men like me.
Who was here that was really had a hard time? Oh, Marty. Marty Jannetty was just here. He had a hard time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we said he had a hard time.
Right. People are asking about Rick Rude, memories of the Ravishing One.
Rick. He was a complicated individual and an athlete, another guy from Minneapolis. So it was a whole crew.
I need Jerry Sabir's Jack's figure back, the one in blue, pink. Go ahead.
Smash from Demolitions from there. Kurt Hennig was in there. Nasty Boys all trained up there.
Right. Which one's his? For Jerry Sabir's?
Oh, jeez, I can't remember the other guys' names now. There's a whole bunch of WWE guys that all came out of Minnesota.
Right.
It was
We're going to add to this. We're going to add Cuttin and Struttin since WrestleMania 3. So you could write Cuttin. He wants it spelled like that. Cuttin. And Struttin. Struttin. Since WM3. No problem, Jerry. I got you covered.
since
WrestleMania 3. Awesome. Perfect. Jerry, we just added it for you. You're all set. Awesome, awesome. What about the greatest talker in the business, Roddy Piper? What are your memories of the hot rod?
great memories. We were good friends. We spent
partier.
A lot of fun times together and stuff. And it's like sometimes we'd get together in the last few years when we hadn't seen each other, and some of the other guys would be around, and Piper would always say, "Brutus, tell that story about it. What about the time we were all at the Stay Out All Night Club?" No. And you know, tell about the gunfight in the parking lot or this.
Wow.
Or, you know, just tell the story about. As bad as my memory is, I always seem to be able to remember all the good Piper stories.
Right.
And he would just be like, just narrating along with the story going, and he just loved that. He just loved that. And we all loved him a lot, man. That was a hard one to bear.
100%. So we're going to do Silver Sharpie with this one. We're going to write the Dream Team, WWF Tag Champions, and then Philadelphia Spectrum and the date. Everything's right on that piece of paper for you. You can probably remove the paper if you want and put it right here. Then, yeah. Yep. And I'll read it to you.
Start up about this because
yeah. So the Dream Team, WWF Tag Champs, Philadelphia, PHILA, Spectrum, and then he's got the date for you.
yeah, I wouldn't have used silver, but
Yeah, he wanted. What are,
Philly Spectrum.
Yep, Philly Spectrum, and then 8/24/85. 8/24/85.
Christ.
What's that?
Wow, I'm running out of room here because I'm
You write it on your pants in yellow. He doesn't. He won't mind.
Philly Spectrum.
Yep. And then you could just write the date of 8/24/85. Cool. There you go, Ian. This one we're just going to sign across your chest for Ian in pink paint pen. There you go.
Is he signing this?
Oh, he didn't sign his name on it? Okay, yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, good eye, good
busy
eye.
putting
I
all
wouldn't
the-
have seen that. Thank you, Mike.
So hung up with writing so much other shit on it.
Awesome. Good question, Gerald. Memories of Ron Bass shredding you with the spur. It was the big angle with the big red X.
Yeah, that was in place of me getting the belt from Honky Tonk. Ron Bass was a good friend, though. We were in the second territory we were in with after the Fullers in Memphis with Jerry Jarrett and Lawler and that whole gang.
Yeah.
Honky was actually there at the time. He was there with a big guy, and they had a van. This guy's name was Pete Austin from Boston.
Right? Pete Austin from Boston?
Yeah, so they had a tag team on it. So one of my first matches there was wrestling in a match against him and Pete Austin, I think, and they did a big gig job on me, and I bled so much they had to stop at the match. They thought I was going to die. There was so much blood in the ring. The guys in the next couple of matches were like puking in the ring.
Oh.
There was just like somebody threw a bucket
Right.
of blood in the ring. Pretty interesting. So me and Ron Bass were good friends. He just died recently.
Yeah,
He
a
was,
couple years back, yep.
living in Tampa all these years, but
Who else is down in Tampa and Florida right
we've
now?
always-
Brian Blair still down there?
yeah, we've always been friends, and I was
right.
glad that he got to step in there and do a little shot with me, and then make some extra money.
Yeah.
because they weren't paying.
They weren't doing anything with him. Yeah.
They weren't doing anything with him, so he got a chance to have a couple nice matches.
This one, I guess, we'll sign as the Booty Man in pink paint pen. Stacy would like to know, was it planned that Adrian Adonis was going to cut your hair on accident when he should have cut Rick Rude's hair? That was when history was made.
Yeah, this ain't showing up real good.
The Booty Man?
Well, on white,
Right.
it doesn't pop. You gotta have some contrast, like blue.
Yeah.
Blue would have been great.
Yeah, I just go by what the customers write.
All right. Okay, well, you can't see it.
I'll show
you
'em.
can't read it.
And I'm going to show
Booty
you what the
Man.
pink looks like. I think it's okay, right, Mike?
That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Maybe it's just the light I'm looking at.
It could be the reflection of the light. All right, that's for Ian Schultz. We got a couple more for Ian.
You can say it. It's good.
Yeah. Silver, above anybody's head. You're just going to sign your name. We'll do it in silver. Somebody wants to like to know your choice of beverage. Your choice of adult beverage.
Tito's.
We'll do a black Sharpie right above your head. There's a black one. Somebody asked, what was the reason you left and Greg became partners with Honky Tonk? Did you have a falling out with the company, or was it just time to take a little break?
Well, they split us up in WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea.
Gotcha.
Come on, you think
Right.
people, it's actually our idea? What's happening out there? Give me a break.
We're going to do the Dream Team, and then we're going to sign your name.
I felt bad for Greg. He's got stuck with Dino Bravo. I don't know if you guys. And Dino's a nice guy. Nothing against him. God rest his soul, rest in peace.
Yeah.
He got murdered in his freaking chair in his house.
Isn't that crazy?
But Dino wasn't exactly Mr. Personality. One of the strongest guys I've ever seen in my life. And a good guy. A big heart. But no personality for our business. You know, he couldn't talk.
No
or
charisma.
anything, you know,
Right,
and-
couldn't cut a promo.
And I mean, a decent wrestler, but he was, he was on the stiff side.
Right.
Perfect for Greg.
Right.
And them two are
Greg never ages.
birds of a feather.
So we're going to write the Dream Team,
Okay.
and then you sign your name.
All right.
You can sign it right under your elbow. I think you wanted it. Yep.
The Dream Team?
Yep. The Dream Team, and then sign your name. Guys, you can still place your orders right now on the website that you're on right now currently. We got plenty of 8x10s. We are almost done the mail order, and then we're going to go over to your orders that you guys are ordering right now on our website. It's coming up in 2 seconds. All right. Last one, we're just going to sign your name in silver. All right. George Graffam, we got a figure for you coming up.
Yes, he didn't cut. He didn't really cut any of my hair. I had to go in the dressing room. Then we had to cut my hair.
Right. So like, yeah.
Jimmy was cutting my hair, so at least you could see that my hair had been cut, and that was the whole angle for the WrestleMania thing. And
Right.
I was supposed to wrestle Adrian after WrestleMania 3. He, on the other hand, had other plans. He hated me and Hogan both because him and he was with Murdoch for a while. Dick Murdoch for a while.
Yep.
I don't know if you knew Dick Murdoch or not.
I never met Dick. I heard he was crazy, right?
Crazy, and yeah, he's and so
a lot of people said that Dick was crazy.
He had him brainwashed. He was nuts, and so that wasn't going to happen. Which didn't break my heart either because I didn't want to work with him.
Right. Yeah, somebody was. I forgot what shoot interview it was. I don't remember. They were just telling crazy Dick Murdoch stories in hotels, and I think it was Cornette had some crazy stories.
Oh, I got a good one.
Go ahead. I'm just gonna sign this in pink. I definitely want to hear your Dick Murdoch story.
I'd say must have been. It was an '80.
Right.
One of the my early trips to Japan. The first trip I was on a 5-weeker with Hogan, so I got in with everybody. The bus driver, Agasaka-san, the best, nice guy, loved the speed. He's a bus driver. You got to stay awake.
Right.
So make sure you always brought Agasaka some good stuff. You don't want to go off the mountain.
Right.
While you're driving, all night through in the fog and everything in the big bus. But I got to know everybody, and so I'm back on a tour, Murdoch, and we're in some of the smaller towns. We were in central Japan, away from Tokyo, and at the matches at night. The interpreter came in and said, "Oh, there's some guys here tonight. We don't want you going out with them."
Yakuza?
Yeah, it's the Yakuza guys. And they said, "Yeah, no, we don't want you going out with the Yakuza guys. Blah blah blah." So it was a small town. There were nothing. And so right away they found me right away. I said, "Hell yeah, let's go."
Yakuza guys is the mafia in Japan, just so you know.
The Japanese mafia for real.
And
guys.
they sponsored a lot of the shows back in the 80s.
And so somehow Murdoch wound up with me. And he knew for sure they weren't supposed to go, but he was tagging along with me, I guess. And so we wound up in a bar, and we're drinking. I mean, they give you a glass about this big. It's like one sip,
right?
And I drink. It's like $10. I mean, American money, like for one sip, like if we were paying. But the Yakuza guys, they got us
of course
surrounded by people and stuff, and then you got all these little Japanese boys, a bunch of the young Yakuza boys, and they're running all around, and they see me and my, I do got a 20 fucking inch arm.
Right.
21 inch arm. For over there in Japan, it's huge.
Yeah.
So they were all messing with me going, they arm wrestle. They kept saying they wanted to arm wrestle. I just, all night long, I was like, get away from me, get away from me. So I guess finally I had enough alcohol on me. I was real stupid. And I get, like the tables, everything was anchored to the floor. It was like a table with a glass top on it, and it was anchored to the floor. So I got down the floor, like one knee, and braced myself, and had 3 Japanese boys at once trying to pull my arm.
Right.
And they couldn't. 3 of them, and I'm laughing at them, yelling at them. Yeah, piece of shit. Next thing you know, 2 of them slip off. So the last little guy went head first through the glass table along with my arm.
Right.
Exploded the table. So I was cut pretty good. It was Kumamoto was the town, and so I wound up in the hospital, and they stitched me up in the middle of the night. It was not exactly like anything here, but it was okay. And so I was hurt. I couldn't finish the tour, so I wound up having to leave early, and Murdoch went straight back to the office and told him, yeah, Beefcake was with the Yakuza guys. And I wasn't even Beefcake then. No, it was just,
Right.
And boom, boom, boom. So I go home. Boom, I talk to Hulk. Yeah, I got fired because I had to leave early. Boom, boom, boom. Thanks for Murdoch for stooging on me.
Wow.
Because they called, when Hulk called in, they called in, and they told him what happened. Next thing you know, they called me back and gave me a raise, a big raise.
That's amazing.
So I was like, thanks, Murdoch.
Right. There you go. He helped you.
Freaking stooge.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Prick. And, and he got me a better job.
Yeah, there you go. Karma.
Sometimes things works out crazy.
George Graffam, this is for you, buddy. Thank you.
Just Brutus Beefcake?
Yep.
The barber?
Yep, the barber. I heard Adrian Adonis. I think Paul Heyman told me once that Adrian was a nutcase too, and very dirty. I remember he was telling me stories of him just shitting in the hallways of hotels and shit.
No hygiene, man.
Right.
I'll get a good story about him. In Japan.
Right.
We were in one of the smaller tours. But it was a beautiful gym, beautiful, everything. Turkish bath, cold and hot bath showers, and the gym was we have weights and everything after the show. Nice showers, everything. Everybody's in the dressing room, and Adrian comes running in and says, "You guys, you got to see this. You got to see this." We're like, "Oh no!" So a bunch of the guys all get up and follow him into the bathroom, and they have the Japanese style bathroom. They got an American style bathroom. It was a newer place.
Right.
And pulls this door open, and I guess he had leaned over, spread his ass cheeks, and sprayed the wall from 3.5, 4 feet, all the way around, with shit.
Adrian did.
Yeah. And almost everybody, when they saw it, started running away, freaking almost puking and shit. It was the most horrific thing I've ever seen in my life. God. Oh, and he was so proud of himself. He thought it was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. I mean, he's had a shit fetish. We're just gonna sign that. This is for George Graffam. Thank you, George.
With what?
Whatever color you think that will pop on that.
Blue does well on this.
Blue. There you go. Your wife's in the chat. She just made an emoji of throwing up.
She's probably heard that Adrian story before.
Oh, yeah. All right. Photo number 11 for Derek Langley, which is the Zodiac. All right. There you go. This one we're going to sign yes and then no and sign it as the Zodiac.
Okay. Blue good on this one, too?
I think blue would be cool.
Yes, the no, and then the Zodiac?
Yep, yes, no, and then as the Zodiac. Derek Langley. I think he wants exclamation points right after the yes and the no. Thank you, Derek. Awesome. All right, up next is for Jason Christensen, photo number 2. This one, we're just going to sign your name. Thank you, Jason. Guys, in about 30 minutes, we're going to auction off Our first item. That's for Jason Christensen. Thank you. All right, Derek Langley, you got 11 by 14 coming up. Derek Langley, 11 by 14. Which would, yep. I'm just going to sign your name on that one.
Use this blue because it'll.
Awesome. That's for that one. If you guys have any other questions, just put them in the chat. Joey Brabham, photo number 5. Joey Brabham. Photo number 5, which is this one right here with the WWF Tag Team title. We're going to do a white paint pen, which is right here, and we're going to write on here, WWF Tag Team Champions. And then we'll just sign your name. Thank you, Joey.
Looks like Rick Martel.
I thought it was Rick Martel at first, right? All right, Steve Camp is up next with his 11 by 14. Did you ever work with Jesse the Body Ventura at all?
One match.
Just once?
Yep, me, Greg, and Jesse against the Hillbillies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was in Madison Square Gardens.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
What was your favorite town to work?
That's a tough one, man. It depends. There was a time when Detroit, there was, yeah, I don't know. Better off not.
Right.
Answer 2 questions on this.
You don't
All the
trouble.
towns, my reputation. I had girls everywhere. It didn't
Right.
matter. Everywhere I went, they were there.
Missy said.
I love you, Missy.
How long were you? Oh, we'll do 11 by 14 for. We'll do this in pink. He wants you to write "Welcome to the Barbershop." Welcome to the Barbershop, and then we'll sign your name.
Pink ain't gonna show up, brother, for good at all.
Stephen Camp. He said that pink's not going to show up. Do you want a different color?
Red, blue, anything will show up real good on this, but pink's not, it's gonna disappear across my arm.
Oh, we got purple. We'll do purple.
Yeah.
It's a thick purple.
Oh, there you go. Stephen Camp. We're going to do purple.
Oh, he'll love it. Just one name, Brutus the Barber.
Welcome to the Barbershop. Oh, he said blue. Hold on. He just wrote back blue.
Okay.
All right, you got it. No problem, Steve.
Welcome to the Barbershop.
Welcome to the Barbershop, and yep, and just sign your name. Your wife said, Marty Jannetty said, any girl that fell off of Brutus was up for grabs to the rest of the boys. Looks good. Steve, it looks really good. All right, Brad Eldridge. Photo number 13, which is the booty shot down there. Awesome, that's for Steve Camp. I think I gave you his name on there. That one we're just signing. We'll just sign as whatever color you think will pop, maybe
Blue.
yeah. Sign the booty man. Thank you, Brad. That's a sticker for that one. And let's see. All right, the next one we're going to grab 11 by 14. This is going to be for Kent Graham, and we're going to write on this one in purple. What's it? Purple. To Kent, K-E-N-T. Hall of Fame 2019. And then we're going to sign your name.
All right, Kent. Hall of Fame.
Yep, HOF 2019. And then we're just going to sign your name. Thank you, Kent. Yes, Blaine, you could definitely start the auction off at $200 for the turnbuckle cover. Guys, I'll actually start the auction off now for the turnbuckle. I'll show it again. So you guys will get whatever you want on here. He'll sign it and he'll inscribe it. So we were going to start it off at $150, but Blaine is already at $200. We have an auction going right now for the turnbuckle pad. It is at $200. We'll let it go if you guys want to do intervals of $5, guys. All right, Blaine is at $200. Looking for $205. I'm just going to put this down while we keep on going. So we're at $200 right now. All right. Photo number 13 for Tim Embler, which is this one right here.
Whoa, what's going on with that one?
Yeah, people are loving that one. We're going to write on here, booty, 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 booty. He wants it 4 times. Thank you, Tim.
I had a nice Mercedes with Booty Man on the tag.
Oh, that's great. Who hired you in WCW? Was it Bischoff?
Not really, but he sure fired me enough.
Right. Awesome.
Yo, Rob. Maybe just text me. Just tell me to go clean Raz the cage. Or I'm here.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Looks good though with the purple.
Cool. That looks great. That looks awesome.
This for this.
Yep, that's for Tim. Next one is photo number 1, which is this one right up here. We're going to write to Tammy, WWE Hall of Fame 2019, and then we'll sign your name. Thank you, Tammy.
Pink looks really good on this.
Yes.
Yeah, to Tammy.
Yep. Beasley.
I hope it's 2 M's in it. T-A-M-M.
Yep, you got it.
To Tammy.
WWE Hall of Fame 2019, and then we're just going to sign your name. They're not original promos. They're copies, Grant. Did you like being part of, well, when you were in WCW, the NWO was running around. Any NWO stories my buddy Alan would like to know?
Sorry. God, another kind of long one. At Sturgis.
Oh, yes. Road Wild, I think it was.
Yeah. The Giant busted in the room with where Lex Luger was sleeping
Right.
with a fire hose.
Oh.
Then after the Road Wild, after the pay-per-view, a bunch of us jumped in. The Nasties, me and Hogan.
Right.
I don't know if Duggan was with us. I don't know if he was there or not, but we jumped in the limo, and we had police escort. And next thing, we also had a what color on this one?
Whatever you think looks best.
Purple.
Yep,
Instead.
purple.
We had a bunch of Hell's Angels.
Escorted?
That we were gonna try to hang with.
Right.
So the limo was following the Hell's Angels, and the cops are going along, and then all of a sudden the Hell's Angels turned off, and instead of following the cops, we turned
Right.
too.
That's all.
And we wound up at the Hell's Angels clubhouse,
Wild party there.
and next thing you know, we were Nazis were behind the bar. We were behind the bar. Oh, there was kabuki shit. These were back. There was big meth days then. All the guys, they had these like little spray bottles that you had for your sinuses.
Right.
But they put the gimmick in there.
It's crazy.
You know, and the spray. So it's like the whole place. Everybody in the place has got the spray bottles going, and the liquor's flying, and we drink God knows how many bottles of Jack Daniels.
Isn't it crazy? Back in the day, how the boys would just party.
And the people, some guys were starting to say something, and then the Hell's Angels boys grabbed her and threw them out. Don't mess with the boys here. We were bartending. We were just giving everything away.
That's crazy.
And they didn't care. They loved it. It was the
Yeah.
most fun they'd ever had.
This one we're just signing.
Okay.
Dominic Densmo, and this is for you. Dominic, thank you. Rick Dixon, you're up next.
I bought my 1990 Softail Custom from the president of the Hells Angels' wife. His Harley dealership in California, in the Valley. He went to jail.
Oh, wow.
FBI, the whole thing. And she had, she was running the dealership.
This one we're just going to sign your name. This is for Rick Dixon. Yep, that's for that one. Again, right now we're at $200 for the turnbuckle. We're looking for $205. This is the auction item. right, Matt Thorpe, you're up next. All right, on this one, we're going to write WWE Hall of Fame 2019, and we'll sign your name. Photo number 2 is going to be for Adam. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Adam. I think it's Kvigne. I don't want to butcher it, so I'll just put it down on the piece of paper. Awesome. This one, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to write the same thing. WWE Hall of Fame 2019 and sign your name. The last one, whose was that on the back? Did I write Matt Thorpe's on there?
Yeah.
Okay, that was for Matt Thorpe. Okay. Nick Ladoris Magazine. Nick wants to know if we could combine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep. Nick, you're good.
Or no, the Lex Luger stuff already shipped. I think.
Nick, that already shipped out to you. Lex Luger stuff already shipped out, Nick. All right, this is for Nick Ladoris. We're going to write on here WWE Hall of Fame 2019.
Do you have a color preference?
Whatever you think will pop the best.
Just blue.
Blue? Okay.
So just the name and then what was it?
Yep, WWE Hall of Fame 2019. Somebody asked about your memories of filming Thunder in Paradise.
Those were the days, my friend.
A lot of good times.
Well, the 30 of the most beautiful Hawaiian tropic bikini girls
Can't go wrong.
you've ever seen in your life.
Where'd you film that at? Was it Florida?
Disney.
Disney?
Disney World. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Grand Floridian Hotel.
Right.
Or in, Sarasota, Clearwater Beach, down wherever. Sarasota,
Different
down
remotes.
the beach, yeah. Different places with the boats and everything.
All right, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Craig Myers, you're up next. All righty. This one we're going to write WWE Hall of Fame 2019 for as well. And then Ben Tilley, you're up next, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Grant would like to know if Hogan ever let you drive Thunder.
I was the stunt man. I was the one always driving.
Right.
I mean, on camera they got to get him driving, but if there was anything real going on, it was me driving, not him. I was a stunt driver. I was the real deal.
Awesome. Yep, Craig, we got you. We're doing it in pink. You're good. Thank you, Craig. All right, Ben Tilley, photo number 2. This one we're just going to write Ben, B-E-N, and then we'll sign your name. Thank you, Ben.
B-E-N, huh?
Yep. Ian Thorpe, you're up next. Good question. Who was your favorite agent in WWE that you got to work with?
Favorite agent.
Lanza, Gurria, Strongbow,
Gorilla Monsoon.
Gorilla.
Black.
The
1,000 times over, yeah. No,
Yeah.
It was. I got along great with him. He loved me. The Gorilla was such a positive force in my corner, thank God. Because
Right.
there was a few negatives running around. He fucking never missed an opportunity to say good things about me.
Good.
And bring out good things about me. Always, always, always. And I'll never forget him for that. I mean, I love him like a second father. He was a great man.
Yeah, a lot of people said that. This
Great.
one we're going to write WWE Hall of Fame 2019, and we'll sign your name. All right, Ian Thorpe, photo number 6. Photo number 11 for Ian Thorpe. 11 is the Zodiac. And then Ian had... All right. Awesome.
That's a good shot. See the rope there?
That is a great shot.
In the ring shot.
This one, we're just going to sign your name. It's for Ian Thorpe, and this one, we're just going to sign your name. Thank you, DJ. Brad Eldridge said add Hall of Fame to his book.
Yeah.
We got you, Brad. Thank you. All right, this is also for Ian Thorpe. Thank you, Ian. JT Chirpavakovich. Definitely butchered your name. JT, you're up next. My buddy Ian said thank you so much for signing his items.
Jeez, I felt like I'm at the Detroit car show. I signed 3,000 autographs in 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
I got a chance to take a drink.
Yeah. We got a couple more, 3 more people on here. We got a couple items here. We'll do some auctions, and we got those cards. Those 40 cards.
40 cards. That's
Yep.
no problem.
Yeah.
Winding down, right?
Yep. Guys, get your orders in.
30, that's good.
Yeah.
We've been rocking. Yeah, it's in. You wouldn't feel frisky enough to run up the stairs and get some ice cubes, would you?
Yeah, there's cubes right up there, Mike. You know, if you want to just
freezer?
Yep, in the freezer.
All right.
All right, JT. We're gonna write to JT, and then we'll just sign your name. Yeah, you just scoop it out. Where's the plastic cups?
Little oven.
There's a little oven there. They're right above the oven. I don't know why I just repeated what Joe said. All right, Matt Zadell. All right, JT, thank you, sir. Did I put JT's name on the other side of that? I don't remember if there's a sticker on that one. Yep. All right, cool. All right, Matt, photo number 2 is this one as well. This one we're going to write to Matthew. And then we'll just sign your name. Thank you, Matt. Guys, you can still place your orders with Brutus the Barber Beefcake right now on the main page of the website.
Thanks, Matt.
Plenty of items to choose
I'm
from.
talking. I'm trying to concentrate and not screw up all this
Right.
stuff. So that's takes a little effort. Looking at the only guy that ever has more concussions than mankind. So
You got a lot of concussion. What was the worst injury you ever sustained in the business? I know that the selling was outside the business, but like in the ring.
oh, my good friend Diamond Dallas Page.
What happened with Dallas?
He nearly killed me.
Really?
Yeah, hit me so hard in the head with a chair, which he swore up and down, swore to God, would never hit you in the head with the chair.
Was this after the accident?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have to understand, brother. The doctor, because of the damage, the doctor opted to use my skull, pieces of my skull, because he figured that the best chance of bone grafts taken, he's going to reconstruct my skull and wants to use pieces of my skull, which makes a lot of sense.
Right.
He could have went in my hip and got bone from other parts of my body, but, you know, and so the whole top of my head is a patch that they put, you know, that cover keeps my brains from falling out, I guess.
Right.
You know, and I conveyed to him that it was very dangerous, and to hit me in the head with that chair would be catastrophic, and he could kill me. And ran down to the ring like a wild man, out of control. Instead of having the chair to the side,
right,
so you could hit me in the back,
right.
You're supposed to hit me in the back. Boom. He goes running down there, straight overhead, and splits my head open to the bone, that far across, sprayed blood on people 2 rows into the stands, into the crowd. These people got sprayed.
TV or house show?
In the Georgia Dome on a
pay-per-view.
yeah. And I reached up and grabbed my head, and I felt my whole scalp was moving. I said,
Oh.
and I just, like, okay. Just turn around, walk right on out, walked up the thing. Everything's still going.
Right.
And
Were you involved in the finish at all or no?
No.
Okay.
He's supposed to hit us with the chair and run us off, but he's not supposed to kill me. And I go in the back, and they, I'm holding my head. I said, I think I need some help over here. And by then, fucking blood's running down my face, all over the place.
Jeez.
And they get me in the back, and they put ice on my head, and they get, stop the bleeding and everything. And thank God he didn't hit the patch. He hit right behind the patch.
Lucky.
If he hit the patch, I was dead.
Right.
I was just fucking dead.
No more chair shots after that.
Yeah. And a guy, actually had a guy there was, we would know this.
Oh, to Robert. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Joe, did you just add? Hold on. Let me see who this is. This is Robert Loves. Okay. To Robert, WWE Hall of Fame 2019. Oh, yeah. That was the night Goldberg won the title from Hogan. That's right, Anthony.
Yeah. All right. To Robert.
WWE Hall of Fame 2019. And then we're just going to sign your name.
Yeah, there was a guy there was an EMT, but off duty, he went and got his like what we call a rescue kit. That's what I call it.
Right.
It has all the stuff in it. First, if you get to stitch you up, if you're in the field and something goes bad. And he came in and stitched me up. And Paul Orndorff and you got another one of these?
Yeah.
I started to write the barber twice.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. There we go.
What was it
To Robert.
Robert?
Yep. And then WWE Hall of Fame 2019.
And then Paige walked in and said, "Oh man, I tripped over a wire."
I gotta watch this now. I'm gonna watch it back.
Yeah, I tripped over. He tried to make an excuse that he tripped over a wire, and that's why he nearly killed me with the chair. Because if you had it to the side, didn't matter what happens, he can't hit me on top of my head.
You're right.
He
Do you
can
guys still
break
have
my
heat, or
arm.
did you guys talk it out, or?
We talked.
Okay, good.
But I mean,
I want
come
Dallas
on.
calling me and go,
Come
Robbie,
on.
what'd you do?
No, but yeah, and I got off the table with 3 guys on me.
Right.
They said, "Get him the hell out of here."
Right. So again, all we're just gonna do is just sign your name, and we are good for that one. Robert Love, this is for you.
Yeah, I was pissed. I couldn't even fly home the next day.
Oof.
I had to wait. Before the doctor would clear me to fly.
Right.
It hit me so goddamn hard.
Whatever color you want to sign these in, we're just gonna do your name and Hall of Fame inscriptions on the figures. Oh yeah, that's for Robert Love. Yep, take it off this one. There you go. All right, guys. So we got the turnbuckle again at $200. We'll do 5-minute countdown, guys. 5 minutes. We're already at $200. Does anybody want to go up to 205 on the turnbuckle pad?
And these are just being signed? Or
Yeah, they're all just being signed. You can put HOF 2019 on them.
good. Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, in about 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes for the turnbuckle pad. Again, get your orders in. We might end the show probably around 9:15. You got about a half hour left, maybe a little bit less, depending how quick we can sign your items. We got a lot of other stuff. Oh, that's right. People bought the books. We got to sign them. Yep. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's been a great show. Again, if you have any questions, put them right in the chat. We'll ask Brutus whatever you got. If you have any questions, whatever you come up with.
Is there any paper, something I can...
Yeah,
this
you can
thing's
dab it on that one, definitely.
went dead on me here. You got something else? Because I
Yeah.
don't want
You want something
No,
bigger?
no, I mean,
Here,
no,
just do it on an 8x10. You can
No,
just-
no, I mean a different marker.
A different marker?
Yeah, because it's...
Let me see that one.
A new paint?
Yeah. That's not that bad. Right, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but it's not going to show
Oh,
up
it's light?
on this.
Okay.
Yeah,
You have a different one, Joe?
Yeah, it's gonna take a few minutes. You can use a different color.
Yeah, you could use whatever color you want. We'll just...
Purple or white. Whatever.
Purple's cool. Here you go, Joe.
I'll get you a new paint.
All right.
Here you go.
Good question. How tough was Harley Race? Purple looks great, too, by the way.
Harley was a good friend of mine, and
You ever drive with him?
yeah, absolutely.
Driving, what, like 100 miles per hour, I heard? Like maybe
Oh.
125?
Oh yeah, well, driving in his boat on Lake of the Ozarks, one Hall of Fame. Okay. In a boat on Lake of the Ozarks.
What about Haku? Another tough guy?
He's a very close friend too. Samoans were instrumental in helping to break in me and Hogan. And then so Haku and I had some history. We were in a bar called the Safari Club
In
in
Baltimore?
Baltimore.
Yep. I've been to the Safari Club before.
These guys were screwing with us, me in particular. And he grabbed a pulled the guy across the table, bit his nose off, and spit it in his face.
That happened in Baltimore. Wow.
Yeah, and the place erupted in a riot. And I got him out the side door, and we beat it up the hill to the hotel. And then later, a little while, the cops came looking.
Oof.
And and they were pissed.
Were they nosy? Get it?
And but was able to get him
Right, get him out of there.
in their custody without having them getting clubbed to death and
Right.
shit. And then I came down and bailed them out and stuff. So it was like,
Right.
he was like Beefcake. He goes, if anybody mess with you, brother, I'm gonna kill him.
Wow.
Don't worry about it, brother.
Right.
It's all good, And he was like, after that, it was like, yeah, I made a friend for life.
Good.
Because he was in a real bad spot, and we turned it around, got out of it. And
Wow.
Nothing ever hit the news. Vince he didn't get fired.
Right.
All kind of bad shit could have happened there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And,
What are your thoughts on the whole Vince scandal that just broke over the last couple? Did you get along with Vince?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
I never spent a lot of time with him. A few times we were down in Florida at Hogan's place, him and his wife. A few times he came out with us. One time to the China Club. One time in
China Club in New York?
yeah.
Okay.
One time to the that was in
This is the last one of this.
Dallas. It was a big strip bar in Dallas, and then where the Road Warriors, Road Warrior Hawk grabbed.
I heard
Vince
this story a lot, yes.
And Animal
Yes, clotheslined him off.
clotheslined him to the floor. Yeah, I was there.
That's great. That's awesome. Joe, Jonathan Miller wanted to add something, I believe, to his 11 by 14.
Yeah.
The Hall of Fame inscription in the same color. I got you, Jonathan Miller. No problem. Oh, Jonathan Miller got this from us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just a normal gold Sharpie.
Okay. We're just going to write on here Hall of Fame 2019. about Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff? What are your memories of Paul? That's a great picture.
Oh, great memories. Paul was Florida boy. He's from Brandon, Florida.
Right.
They called him the Brandon Bull. I mean, like in high school, he was benching 250 and shit.
Yeah.
Like jacked. You know, he was the best player in the team. What we were looking at on this one.
We're just going to sign your name.
All right, yellow will pop go out.
Yeah.
Paul and I got sent to Japan together for Inoki. Paul hadn't really been over there. He was wound a little tight for
Yeah.
for Japan, and
Whatever you wanted, whatever color you think will pop.
I was lucky. I had
I think you worked at Kira Maeda over there too when that one back in the 80s.
he almost flipped out on a woman, the waitress, the second day we were there. We're having lunch, and back then it was all Japanese. You know, they didn't have forks and knives and just.
Right. We can do purple with these.
Okay.
Right.
And he was losing it, and so I had to run into Saito in Minneapolis right before I was on my way to Japan, and he hooked me up with some. What the heck were they? Some. Yeah, I'll think of the name of it in a minute. I think in the old days they used to call them Reds. I don't know, but they're like a muscle relaxer. They'll calm you down, kind of like Xanax.
Like some,
to calm them down.
Right.
So that first day, first day, Paul's flipping out. I went in my pouch. I pulled the pill out, threw it in his mouth.
Right.
Made him drink. 10, 15 minutes later, he was all smiles. And I said, we know the magic, the magic formula for the rest of the show. And they had us wrestling some of the young guys. It was a tournament thing, and I don't know why we were wrestling young guys, but we were.
Right.
And Paul was, Paul and jacked.
Yeah.
And I was too. Then I was 255, 260, 6'3", 260. Paul's like 6'1", 250. And we got the young boys. And the first, they all have a reputation for being stiff. That we work with the young boys and they're pretty stiff and shit. The first night, they bring weights and everything, and we're there at the building earlier. And so Paul and I are out, man. We're pumping up weights and squatting, doing all kind of shit. We go to the show. We clobbered these guys, these kids. We hammered them back to the Stone Age, but we didn't hurt them.
Right.
And the interpreter, Masao Hattori,
who was the referee, right?
and the interpreter there for 20 years.
Yeah.
Comes running in the dressing room and says, "Oh, you guys,
Cemento.
Too stiff. We started laughing. We're like, what? We're too stiff?
Right.
We're working with these kids who are known to be the worst ever, right? So, please, take it easy, No. Okay, so we said, oh, no problem. That's a
Yep.
So, next night, same deal. We get there early. We're working out. We go to the ring. and we hammer them even harder. They crawl back to the dressing room and the guy comes running in again, and Masal, oh my God, oh my, you guys, you can't do this, it's too stiff. And so we said, okay, well, tomorrow night we'll take it easy on them. Maybe we'll sell for like 10 seconds.
Right. Right.
We didn't sell a punch. We didn't sell a kick. We didn't sell anything they did. We just beat them up.
That's awesome.
And I'll never forget it. It was the funniest, most fun time I ever had in Japan in the ring.
This one, we're just going to sign your name for Grant Stewart. Thank you, Grant, for buying the magazine, and thank you, Robert Stone, for buying the magazine. And Blaine, thank you. Blaine, thank you for getting the turnbuckle pad.
There's another tab, Rob, for Beefcake's items.
Okay.
Everything has instructions.
Oh, okay. So this is for who? Grant Stewart? Anything on it specifically? Hold on. Oh, he wants you to write on here, actually. I'm sorry, guys. He wants you to write on here, Hall of Fame 2019 and Mega Maniacs. So Hall of Fame.
On this?
Yeah. Yep. Hall of Fame 2019. He just bought this, I think, from you. That's his, right? That he brought? Yep. It's we're gonna add HOF 2019 and Mega Maniacs. Awesome. Thank you, Grant. All right, Robert Stone, you bought his magazine as well. On this one, we're just going to write Hall of Fame 2019 and just sign your name. Then we're going to do the books. We got books coming up, guys. Yep, Blaine, I got your turnbuckle here. Thank you for buying that from Brutus. Have you been to Hogan's Hangout Bar at all and done any karaoke with him? Well, why is Hogan doing that? Is he getting paid? He's got to be getting paid to go there every Monday, right?
It's his bar.
Is it? Does he own the bar? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just trying to get people in the place.
Yeah, because I'm watching. I'm like, why is he
Well,
doing this?
it opened 2 years late or something.
Right.
I'm sure he was paying rent on the joint
Because of COVID, is that why?
For a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, while they were trying to do the construction on it.
Next.
Show that-
Yep.
start that off.
So this one we're going to write out to Blaine. He just bought this for $200, and I'll spell his name out for you.
All right, what color are we doing?
What color do you think? I think purple would be great on this because it matched that.
BLAIN?
BLAINE. And I think he wants you to write NWO. He's writing right here. Blaine, and then write NWO 1998, and then the year of your Hall of Fame, which I believe is 2019. Blaine, it's 2019, not 18. You're early.
And right, Hall of Fame?
Yep, 2019, and then we'll just sign your name. Thank you, Blaine. Thank you, sir.
Might be a lady.
Oh, so it might be a lady. Sorry about that. Blaine could also be a guy's name, just so you know. Yep, that looks great.
And then
I'm just
Brutus
going to sign
Beefcake.
your name. Yep. Awesome. Yep, we got another piece, guys. This is the next item that we are going to auction off. It is a Brutus the Barber Beefcake, gigantic wrestling buddy pillow or action. It's not an action figure, but it's a wrestling buddy. Brutus, what do you want to start this off at again?
150.
Guys, we're going to start this off at 150, guys. This is the next auction piece. 150 opening bid. All right. We got a book for Stephen Maxwell. Stephen wants you to write on here, Hall of Fame 2019, best wishes, and then just sign your name. So, Hall of Fame 2019, best wishes, and then we'll sign your name. Thank you, Steve. I was right, Joe. Blaine is a guy. Awesome. And I cannot sing karaoke with Hulk Hogan, but maybe soon. Blaine, if we have time, we'll take a picture of Brutus holding it up.
You can rewind and screenshot too.
Yeah, actually, you could rewind the feed right now, Blaine, and you could screenshot the feed. It's a good idea. I want to thank everybody once again for tuning in. It's been a great show, and thank you for traveling up here.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
I saw a guy today. He's like, "What are you doing here on Wednesday?"
Matt Thorpe, this is for you. In this one, we're going to write Hall of Fame 2019, and we'll just sign your name. Yeah. No problem. Joe, he wants a picture with him holding it instead of the screenshot. We'll take it and we'll put it up on our Signed by Superstars Facebook page. You can just grab it off there, Blaine. We'll take it in a second. All righty. There you go, Matt Thorpe. Thank you, sir. All right, up next, Robert Love. We got your book as well. All right, Robert Love would like you to write on here, to Robert, Hall of Fame 2019, and then we're just going to sign your name. Again, guys, we're starting this off at 150. This is the Brutus Barber Beefcake Wrestling Buddy.
Brand new, hot off the press.
There you go, guys. Nobody else has this yet. Kind of look like Paul Heyman, right? Look at your head. You look like Paul Heyman a little bit, right? Doesn't it, Joe?
Easy.
Hello, studio. You want my phone, Joe, to take the picture? Okay. Rob, I order a Zodiac and giant 8x10. All right, no problem, Joe. Joe will grab it on the spreadsheet. If you guys are still ordering stuff, that's totally cool. Awesome. There you go, Robert Love. Up next is George Graffam. George Graffam, we're just going to sign your name in it. Thank you, George. All right. Thanks, George. Joe, did you see what Blaine wrote about the two-tone thing? He wrote something in chat. I don't know if you want to go over it on that material, Blaine. It might smear the autograph. I don't think you should do that. Thank you, Stephen Camp, for being the moderator. Obviously. All right, Brian Westcott, you got a book? We're just going to sign this one for Brian. Thanks, Brian. I'm glad Missy packed these. Thank you, Chris Romano, for purchasing from Brutus the
Chris.
LGN.
Hey, buddy.
You know Chris?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome.
Great guy, man. Super guy. We love Chris. When you come into Florida, brother, you got to come see us.
Mary would like to know, what is your all-time favorite gimmick that you were a part of? What character?
Oh, Brutus Beefcake.
Brutus Beefcake, yeah. There you go for Brian. All right, for Brad, he just wants you to write WWE Hall of Fame 2019 and then your name. Thank you, Brad. I guarantee, Anthony, he never watches it. Have you ever watched AEW ever?
AEW?
Yeah.
One time to watch Jungle Boy.
Oh.
My grandson loves him.
Okay.
So at WrestleMania, WrestleCon,
Right.
he was right down the thing. So a buddy of mine who lives in Texas brought a Jungle Boy action figure. I don't know how the hell he got it. Brought it in. I took it over, got Jungle Boy to sign it, signed a picture, even did like a little promo thing for my
That's awesome.
My grandson Gino. He's a crazy wrestling fan. You know, he's got Uncle Brutus. He's always running around with my action figures.
Now he's got Jungle Boy figures.
Yeah, he loves them. He loves the business.
So this one, Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame 2019, and we'll just sign your name. Cody Rain said, Brutus, huge fan of yours. Do you have a favorite opponent that you like to work?
Mr. Perfect.
Kurt Hennig?
Yeah. Kurt and I had a chemistry was just
Right.
perfect.
Right, no pun intended, yeah.
We didn't even have to talk. We didn't have to.
It's called in the ring.
We just, yeah.
And he's a bump machine, too.
We knew each other's styles. We knew what the other guy was thinking. So that, you know, and we took our time, and so it was just so easy. It was poetry in motion. It was just fun. It was fun. And we tore the house down when we were in the ring.
Chris, on your LGN set, where do you want Brutus to sign, on the figure or the card? What do you think, Joe? Chris Romano, let us know what you want to be signed on here. He got this from you.
You're kidding me. Chris, you're not.
On the card? Okay, on the card. Okay.
Oh, yeah, nice.
There you go. Any JYD stories, Junkyard Dog stories?
Junkyard Dog. He was a good friend of mine too, man. I don't get along with everybody, but I met him when I was in Louisiana.
Right.
You know,
For Watts?
New Orleans. You know, Jake was there, DiBiase was there, Stan Hansen was there.
The good old days.
They had a hell of a crew there.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't treat me too well. Yeah, I got the shit beat out of me. Fucking. Basically, I had to leave because I just couldn't even keep wrestling because I just kept getting deliberately spiked on my head, on my shoulder.
Right.
Just by the guys. Gino Hernandez was another of the guys that all they did was try to do was hurt me, but I wouldn't quit, and I went to.
What year was that? Like 82?
No, that was 81.
81?
Yes, yeah. No, that was way before that. That was late 78.
Oh, wow.
Because Hogan had just gone.
What, Joe?
The shears.
Oh, okay.
Hogan
Did anybody bid on this yet? Don't forget, guys, this is up for grabs for $150. I'm going to bring out another item.
And that's signed.
It is,
You know.
it will be signed
It'll
and
be
inscribed, whatever you want on it.
Whatever, signed.
All right, we have one other item, and we're going to start this off at what again? The big boy item.
150, yeah.
150. These are the only shares that he brought, guys. And we'll start the auction for these. A lot of people were asking about these. We have one pair for 150. Opening bid. All right, we'll start the cards. One more photo? Okay, let me go back. Photo. Joey Brabham, photo number 12, which is this one. We're going to sign it in white as the Zodiac. Thank you, Joey.
I helped break him in, you know.
Giant Big Show?
Yeah. First time he was in the ring was in Florida. Crazy shit here.
Good shots. All right, Andrew Oakley at 150. Looking for 155. Andrew at 150. Looking for 155.
On the shears?
Yep, on the shears. All right, we'll start these cards. We could do all these in whatever colors you think is best. I think maybe blue or silver.
Yeah, you got to go with a lighter color than
Yeah.
those dark ones because gold maybe even shows up good.
That one you can just put on the side from these. Joe, the first one is the Nexter. That's ours. And that's it. Guys, place your orders. We are going to wrap things up, guys, probably in like 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to take Brutus to sign all these cards, but as soon as he's done, we're going to wrap it up. We're still going to close out the auctions.
That's the rookie card, right? That's considered the rookie card, that one?
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, guys, you got a couple more minutes to place some orders. Lots of stuff to choose from. I want to thank everybody for buying the books. We sold out of the books. There's still some figures up available, I believe, on our website. Lots of 8x10s. We have a 1 11x14 and 11x17.
Do you want me to turn that off? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah, what we're going to do, guys, we'll keep the orders open for 5 more minutes only. You got 5 minutes left to order. And then we're going to take it home. My friend Grant Stewart, actually, I think he's in Florida. He wants to know, what is your favorite city in Florida? He's from Jacksonville.
Favorite city in Florida?
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn, that's a tough one.
You know what? What's the best beach in Florida? Is it Clearwater?
Pensacola.
Pensacola is the best beach?
Pensacola
Nicer than Clearwater?
blows it away.
Really?
Yeah.
How far is that from Orlando? Like 90 minutes?
No.
A little bit.
Like 250 miles.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, it's a long ways. Yeah, the water there is emerald green and the sands are sugar white.
Wow.
They make the Clearwater sands look like doo-doo. Yeah, I worked there 3 different times for the Fullers. One time I was tag team champions with Ken Lucas.
Right. Ken worked everywhere.
He was a super nice guy.
Don't forget, guys, this is still up for grabs for $150 if anybody wants to grab it. And we already have a bid on this from Andrew Oakley for $150.
Tell you what, I really don't want to bring that buddy back with me. Maybe
We'll figure something out.
see.
Yeah, work it out. Brian said, any crazy stories that you and Kenny left out of the book? Any stories that ended up on the cutting room floor?
Most of them.
There you go, Kenny. Or not, Kenny.
Shitting me, man. Missy did the editing on the book. The thing, it would have been freaking that big.
Right.
Yeah, and half of us would probably be in the freaking jail. They'd be banging on people's doors.
Right.
Are you so and so? Oh my God. No, we really weren't that bad, but we were mischievous. There was other certain guys, or the rockers. There were certain people that were really.
Oh yeah, I've heard stories with Sean and Marty.
Really mischievous, and they are really lucky that nothing serious ever
Happened to them.
Yeah, because they did some crazy stuff.
Guys, I'm just going to let Brutus sign these cards, and then I'll ask some questions. I just want to let him concentrate for a couple seconds. Your wife said, please stop.
What?
She said, stop laughing out loud.
Me or you?
No, you. She doesn't want any of the stories getting out. You have a lot of gators down by where you live?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
We live on a big canal
Sold another figure. Okay.
that connects to or runs right next to a lake that goes for 6 miles. And just in the canal and around the edge of the lake, I drive around my golf cart. We've seen 6 gators, mostly just little ones, small ones.
Will the small ones go after the dogs too, or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Just in within a half hour driving around.
Phew. Right. That's
how
crazy.
many, that's how many there are. But
Right.
they don't bother you. I mean,
Yeah. You always hear horror stories like people walking their dogs and
the horror stories are when dumbass people feed them,
right.
and then they think they're that it's okay
Yeah.
to come up. Or if you happen to like jump in the water right on top of one.
Right.
Or, or and scare the hell out of
Yeah.
it. They turn around and bite you. Well,
Yeah.
that happens. But when people feed them, bad stuff happens.
Yeah. All right, Andrew Oakley again is still at 150. Does anybody want to go to 155? Anybody want to go to 155? We could close the auction in about 3 minutes, Steve, on the shears. Again, it's up for grabs.
That's a cool one. Look at that sucker.
Yeah, I've never seen that. It's pretty cool metallic.
That's the top spiners from last year.
Oh yeah, they keep turning them out, Must be doing something right. Right?
Yeah, 100%. And Jesus, we just got your order for your figure as well. We'll get this signed in a little bit for you.
So one guy sent all the cards, huh?
Yep. Let's see where he's at. Dan Lasire. I think he's from New Jersey. It's New York? Okay.
Are we still on the air?
Yep. We can wrap things up in a little bit. I know a couple people want to see you sign their items, and then we'll wrap it all up. No problem, Jesus. Yep, and we're going to finish the auction. Yep. Steve Camp, you're still here, right, Steve? I think you're still here. You're still here. I got some amazing new Stephanie McMahon pieces coming over the next couple of days. I think I got like 2 or 3 new autographed 8x10s coming in. And I'm still I'm anticipating, hopefully by this weekend, we're going to have something from a very famous professional wrestling's family, somebody who's deceased. It's going to be great pieces. Hopefully we'll have that this weekend. All right, we're at 155. Blaine. Blaine is at 155 for the shears. Now we're looking for 160, guys, with 1 minute left, unless somebody stops the count. Andrew Oakley at 160. We got a bidding war. We're now looking for 165. Now looking for 165. And we still have the wrestling buddy.
It appears from the disciple.
Yeah.
I want to text Paulie this and be like, look, you look just like Brutus Beefcake. It's great. I'm actually going to take a picture of this. See what he says. All right. That's correct. All right, guys, we are at 170.
Woo!
Andrew Oakley at 170. Looking for 175.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Barber.
I wrote the barber.
Mistakes happen. He's not going to get mad. Dan's a cool guy.
He could probably get a ton of money for it.
Yeah.
Look, here's a blooper card that Brutus signed. The barber. Disciple.
Just put 101.
Yeah.
wife said one time you signed the book as Barbie. Somebody asked if you worked on No Holds Barred, the movie with Zeus and Hawk.
That's a good question. I was supposed to. I was there while they were filming.
Right.
But I said, it's my fucking day off.
Right.
I'm not going to. And because I mean, they really going to pay me much of anything.
Right.
Some bullshit for standing in. Everyone like I was going to have a talking part or anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, no thanks. I'll sit back and enjoy and
Right, just
drink
eat the
some
food.
drinks and beer and
Yeah.
eat and watch you fools on
Right.
all them they were doing all that crazy shit, you know.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
big- I was like, I am so glad that I am not in the middle of all that. Discretion was the better form of valor in that.
Right. All right, Blaine is at 175. We're now at 175, looking for 180. Looking for 180. And again, we still have the Wrestling Buddy available for 150. He will sign it, inscribe it. These are brand new. Nobody else has these at all.
And shipping will be included too.
Shipping will be included, guys.
Oh my God. Fucking Brutus on the brain here.
Any NWO signed Beefcake photos? Joe, do we have any NWO photos here?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, James. All right, we're at 180. 180 on the shears. 180, looking for 185.
I got tons of these at home, so if the guy gets mad,
Oh, okay.
I'll send him 10. I got millions of these.
Out of all your manias, was WrestleMania 3 the most memorable one for you? Just because of the Pontiac Silverdome and the crowd?
That
That was one of my favorite manias of all time. I mean, as a fan.
yeah. But WrestleMania 6 beaten perfect in Toronto. It was 72,000 people. Yeah, that was a good one too. That was a good one.
What was the biggest pop you ever heard?
Jeez, that's a tough one.
I remember being a kid at the Spectrum when Hogan came out. It was deafening for real. I mean, it was insane. It's not like that anymore.
No, fortunately.
Jesus said it's his mom's birthday. She's a huge fan. Her name is Gloria. If you could wish her a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gloria. We love you.
All right, guys, we are basically done the cards. We're going to sign Jesus's figure. We got to finish out the shears, and we still have this available, guys. If only one person wants to bid on this, you're going to get it for $150. Nobody else is bidding against you, so you might end up with this for only $150. We can inscribe whatever you want on there. All right. So this is for Jesus, and he wants you to write on here.
White?
Sign it in white. Yep. WCW Dungeon of Doom.
Got it.
And then we'll sign your name as the Zodiac. No problem, Jesus. Oh, yeah. These are all the cards.
Spell dungeon for me so I don't spell it wrong. D-U-N.
D-U-N-G-E-O-N.
D-U-N?
I'll say it again. D-U-N, G as in girl, E-O-N. Yep. D-U-N-G-E-O-N.
You're going to have to start over on that one.
Okay.
Sorry, huh?
We're just going to redo that one.
That's...
Happens. Is there a way to get more books? You guys have any more books at your office?
We do.
You guys have a website at all? Or you?
Yeah.
Okay.
BrutusBeefcake.com.
And the books are on there, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, go to his website, BrutusBeefcake.com. You can get more books. I'll sign them for you, whatever. So, There you go.
Yeah, I got more printed. We're down to the bone though.
You used to own a print shop because I remember the first time I worked with you. I don't know if you remember this. You came to my office in Langhorne probably in the early 90s. I don't know. You flew into Trenton. I flew into Trenton, and then we did a shoot interview.
Okay, Trenton. Yeah.
We did a shoot interview. It was like years ago. All right.
Okay.
So we'll do it in white. WCW Dungeon of Doom.
U.
Yep. N-G-E-O-N. Then we'll sign it as the Zodiac. Yep, we're going to close out the shears, guys. Stephen Camp, if you want to do a countdown, you let us know what we're at. I think we're at 180. Andrew Oakley, we are going to count down the shears, guys. Alrighty. Let me go back on the spreadsheet. Last call, guys. Stephen Camp said last call. Last call for alcohol. I'm sure you heard that a lot back in the 80s. All right, here comes the countdown. Ooh, good question. Sherry Martell. What are your memories of working with Sherry? She's tougher than some of the boys, right?
She was.
Yeah.
I met Sherry in 1977.
Wow.
Long before the business.
Wow.
Before she broke into the business, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Hulk. She was in love with Hulk.
Right. Down in Florida?
Yeah.
Or?
No, she's from Memphis.
Ah.
Yeah, that when we went through there.
Wow.
Yeah, she was in love with Hulk. She sent all kind of pictures to his mom. You should have seen it. It was like,
Oh, that's classic.
like half naked pictures and everything.
Oh.
But Hulk's mom was the best. She was great.
Right.
She thought it was the funniest thing.
That's
ever.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right. The shares are sold to Andrew Oakley for $180. Thank you, Andrew.
Now,
And Andrew, let us know what you want on them.
How's he want him signed? Yeah.
Yep, he's going to let us know in the chat what you want Brutus to write on here. We'll invoice you for them now. Rick Samuel said, is it too late to order? He just got on here, Joe.
It's still on the website.
It's still on the website. You can get your last order in right now, Rick. We're going to wrap things up. Got a couple minutes left. And then again, just let us know what you want us to write on the shears, Andrew.
Did you hear that?
What? Yes, I still have this, guys, available for $150. This is an auction piece. We could actually just do it as a quick sale if anybody wants it. For $150, we'll invoice you.
This thing's awesome. Your kids will love beating the hell out of it.
It is pretty cool. It's pretty big, too.
My grandson whoops on it day and night, and it's tough. It won't come apart.
These are awesome.
That thing is really made well.
Yep. It's better than the
last.
originals.
It's 10,000 times. Yeah, it'll last. That thing will last.
And that's the back. It's got
That's
little shears, too. That's great. All right. Andrew, we just sent you the invoice. He said on this, just write Brutus the Barber Beefcake, WWE Hall of Fame. However you want to do it. Thanks, Andrew.
I think I'll do it in this white on the black. And I'm going to date it.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that way.
Yep.
What's today?
What is
The
today?
31st, isn't
Yeah,
it?
31st.
So it's 8/31.
Yep,
22?
22. My buddy Adam would like to know if you could wish his son a birthday. Happy birthday. His son's name is Han.
Han, happy birthday, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Best of everything from Brutus the Barber.
Awesome.
Let's see.
See you, Steven. Thank you so much. Thanks, Steve, again for all your help tonight.
Oh, that looks good.
Awesome.
Get that.
Yep, I'll show him. There you go, Andrew. It looks great. Awesome, awesome.
Dated him too.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, guys. Anything else, Joe? Is what's his name placing an order? I'm not sure. Let me go back to his chat. Rick, are you placing an order, or Rick Samuels? If not, we're going to take it home. All right, well, we're going to wrap up the stream, guys. If your order comes in, we'll get it done for you. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank Brutus the Barber Beefcake for being here today with us. It's been a great show. And any final words you want to say to your fans out there?
Hey, I just want to say thanks so much for being in my corner, for being fans. All the letters when I was in the hospital back years and years ago, when the fans sent those letters, that gave me the strength to keep fighting and fighting and fighting, to fight my way back to the ring. And I'll never forget it. The fans, I love you all. You're the best. And thanks for everything. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming to see us. And still to this day, you're the best fans on the planet.
Thanks again, and we'll see everybody tomorrow night for a brand new show at 7 p.m., same channel tomorrow night. Thanks, guys. See you in a little bit.